Hello, so in this video we'll be creating save files like the one you see there. Basically it'll allow us to save and load. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up my workspace by just closing everything, creating a new tab, closing that. Cool. So first, so what we're gonna do is save files. So what I'm gonna do first is create a new object called O save. Okay, so you want to open the spider's resource, and then look up DELTARUNE, and scroll all the way down to the bottom, DELTARUNE. Then we're going to scroll down until we see miscellaneous sprites right here. And then we're going to right click this, save image as, and then save the image. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Gamemaker, create a new sprite. Sorry for being fast, by the way. Then we're going to create a new sprite, call it save, and then we're going to press edit image. Then we're going to go to image here, and then import strip image, and then I'm just going to put the name. I'm just going to open the file that we downloaded from the spider's resource, and then I'm going to drag this square to it on the pink, and then I'm going to change the frame width and frame height until it matches what I would like. The number of frames is going to be 6. So its frames per row is 6. And then the horizontal separation is 2. I'm just going to press convert. So just put all that down and then convert. And then, yes. And I'm going to get the wand. And then I'm going to get all the pink. Just delete it. There. Now that looks like what it looks like in DELTARUNE, except way too fast. This is the save spot, by the way. So if you want the Undertale version, I bet there is one. So that looks good. Now we're going to go to save. We're going to click no sprites, and then save. So now it will have the save sprite. And so we're going to add a new event, and then make it a step event. So in this step event, we're basically going to check if the player is colliding with it, right? If place meeting x, y, and then O player, then we're going to write if the file exists, save.sav file delete save .sav. I will explain this in a second, by the way. And then ini open save .sav. Okay, so what is going on here? So basically it's checking if the file save.sav exists, and if so, delete it. So basically this is creating, this right here creates a save file. So if we, hold on, hold on, first I need to delete this parenthesis. There we go. Okay, so basically what's happening is it checks if it's colliding with the player, and if the save file already exists, delete the save file, and then write the save file and open it. If you've ever played like an old Pokemon game or something, if you try saving, it will ask you to overwrite your save, if you want to overwrite your save. But basically it's already doing it. If you'd like to have a warning that says it's gonna delete your save file or something, you can put that here, except I don't think it's really needed, because I feel like most games do that anyways, you just aren't aware. So basically it's just gonna check if your save file is there, then delete it. Well, it's gonna check if your save file is there, then it deletes it, then it writes a new one with the new save file. If that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna save the room, So first we need save the room. So we're gonna put var saved room equals room, and then ini write real. I'll explain that in a second. Save one room comma saved room. So basically what this is doing is it's putting the room in a variable, and then it writes the save file. ini write real means it's saving to a ini file, which is this file, and then it's putting in the save one category. So at one point we'll have multiple save slots. We won't do that in this episode, but we will eventually. We'll have like save file 2, save file 3, and so this is going to be in the save 1 save file. And then I'm putting that we're in the room, that we're saving the room, and then the room that we're actually saving. Cool. Now we're going to do it for the x and the y so it remembers where we are in the room. So it doesn't just spawn us in the left corner or something, which we don't want. So I'm just going to write ini write real save one x o frisk dot x semicolon and then I'm gonna just copy same thing except switch these to y. So now this is saving the x and y. Oh shoot, I did this wrong. It's supposed to be like that. And I also made this wrong, so there we go. That should be correct. And now all we need to do is just put it into our room. So I'm gonna put it in the hallway. I'm gonna save that we're in the hallway. So I'm gonna put the not S save, O save. I'm gonna put it in, I'm gonna put it in the collisions layer. And then I'm gonna take off the grid. I'm gonna put it here. And that seems good. Now I'm just gonna press Ctrl S and then run. And now I'm gonna go through the menu and go in here. And then I'm just gonna touch it, and then that should hopefully work. Now, once we close it, you actually want to press Command R. Then you're gonna want to put percentage local app data percentage. Percentage. Okay, press OK. And then here you have it. So just scroll down until you get to what your project name should be, which mine is called UNDERTALE Fangame. And right here you can see it says save.sav. The project name is UNDERTALE Fangame, so you'll find an app data local UNDERTALE Fangame. Okay, so save.sav. So cool, we know it's working. Except we actually need to load the save file first. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to OPlayer, add event, and we're gonna go to other and game start. So when the game starts, we want to go to our save file. Okay, so when the game starts, we want to put if file exists save.sav. So basically we're checking if it exists. Also, we don't need parentheses here. You can put them, it's just not needed. Not required. I'm going to put ini open, so it's going to open our save file. And then var loaded room equals ini read real. So rather than writing, it's reading. And then save one room. So it's checking the first save file, the room category, and then now what we put here is if it finds nothing there, where should it go to? So we're just gonna put we're gonna put room. I think I'm just gonna put Chris's room. So if it doesn't find anything, then I can just go back to Chris's room. If it doesn't find anything in the same file, I mean. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put x equals ini read real save one x 0. I'm gonna copy this again. Okay, so basically this is checking first save file and the x and y coordinate, and if it can't find it, just set it to 0. And so it's just setting the x and y to where it needs to go. Now I'm gonna close the file, and then I'm just gonna tell it to go to the room it loaded. Just loaded the room. And then that should work. All we need to do now is just press play. See your enter, begin game. Continue. And that did not work. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go touch all over it and close it. Spy. Z. We're not back there. So I think what actually happened is we're doing this in the player when the game starts, except the player isn't there when the game starts. So I think we need to go in the place where the game actually does start. That is there when the game starts, which is OTitle. So we just need to press add event, and then we're gonna make a create event, and on the create event, we're just gonna set start room. We're gonna set this to Chris room, because that's the starting room. If you start the game without a save file, it'll just go to our Chris room, and then start x equals. I'm gonna put our Chris room 163, 155. So basically, I'm just putting, if we don't have a save file, where it should take us. But what I'm also gonna put is if we do have a save file, set these variables to the ones in the save file. So I'm gonna go to OPlayer. I'm gonna select all of this, press Ctrl X. Gonna go over to the title. I'm gonna copy this here, and then I'm gonna set start X, start Y. And I'm gonna delete this and set start room. And then I'm gonna go to step event, and we're gonna press start room player dot x equals start x o player dot y equals start y. And so that should work. So basically what it's doing is it's just doing everything we did before, except it's setting all the start things, like start room, start x, start y, to the things we listed in the save file. But now, when we select begin game in the menu, or continue, I guess we put, and it will take us to the starting rooms. Except it will also, if we have a save file with a different room, it'll take us to that room. So I'm just gonna press run and see what happens. Press C, begin game, continue. What happened? I see why. So we're setting a player's x and y coordinates that don't actually exist yet. Remember when we did O-warp and created a new object, the transition object? We're basically gonna do the same exact thing, except with Frisk. So I'm gonna go up here, and then I'm gonna create a new variable called var instantiated. And set this to instance create layer. And then I'm gonna have the layer play. Oh, layer. There. That should be it. So we just need to create a new instance in the layer player at the start x, start y, and the object we're instantiating is open. I'm just gonna delete this part because we already put it here. So I'm just gonna press play. Let's see. Okay, I managed to fix that. So basically what we need to do is we need to go over to the inspector, go to our title, and we create a new layer, new instance layer. I'm gonna call this one layer. I'm gonna call it play. I'm gonna go back to the workspace. I'm gonna save this. Okay, go back to the workspace. And then we're gonna set instance create layer, start x, start y, and then the layer player. And then we're gonna put instance destroy. Ignore the persistence, sorry. And I'm actually gonna delete this. So all we need to do really is just add a new layer called player. I'm just gonna press play. And then here we are. It actually worked. So right now, it only does it when you touch it, and in the actual game, it comes up with like a UI thing. That says save game, and I'm not adding that yet. I'll add that when I do like a UI episode where I just explain how to do UI, except that's not for right now, so I'll do that in a future episode. Except right now, save files work. It's only one right now, and we'll add multiple in the future. This is just a starter tutorial for the whole save file thing. But it works. You can close. You can also add a save file somewhere else. I'm gonna add one in here. I know there's not one in the actual game here. It's just for testing. So I'm gonna go through all this, and I'm gonna go up here and touch this, and then go in here. I'm gonna press X. Gonna try running it again. And here I am. Now, this is a glitch. That's pretty weird actually. So what is happening? So basically what's happening is we already have a player here. So what's happening is it's creating a new player, and then there are 2 of them, so we just need to delete this one. Or wherever you placed your player in the room. Because the player is now being created in code, so we don't need to place it anywhere. Because see, we told it to create the player. So now I'm just gonna fix that really quick. See, begin, continue. There we go. Now let's touch it. Let's play. And we're back here. Cool. So I said I would do dialogue for the next episode, except I just wanted to do this really quick. So we'll do dialogue in the next episode, I think. Okay, bye. Subscribe and all that stuff and like the video. Okay, bye.